Hello and welcome. My name is Bonnie and today I'm going to be trying out the Anime Box Club. This is a box that I was informed about by one of my subscribers. I asked if I would try it out. So I looked into it and I feel like I'm always on the lookout for another really good anime subscription box. I really like to look for things that have replicas in them or figures. So I saw that there's going to be a figure in every box. So I thought that's kind of exciting. Why don't we just go ahead and try it out? So I believe this is the box for July. I've had it for a little bit. I've just been kind of sitting on it for a while, but I'm finally getting to recording. And so I'm kind of excited. I've watched some other people's unboxings of it. So I kind of have an idea of what to expect, but without further ado, let's go ahead and open it up. So the way that this box works is it's kind of sort of customizable, where they give you a list of 8 or 9 different genres of anime, and you can pick out 3 genres that you want to have represented in your box. The ones I chose were action, adventure, and romance. I don't know a ton of romance animes, but those are the 3 I know best. You could have also chosen like horror, slice of life, and a couple others I don't remember. So yeah, I chose action, adventure, and romance. So which animes are going to be in here, I have no idea. I'm just hoping we have something good. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this to my side and pull out our first item. And right on top, I have got something in plastic. Ooh, it's Jujutsu Kaisen. I like it already. I don't know what it is yet. Let me get it out of the bag. So it is a Mousepad. This is Mousepad material, and we have got Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen on the front. There's no licensing or anything, so I'm going to assume this is like home printed, because I know there are some printers that can print on Mousepad material. So this is an interesting first item. I don't actually use a mouse like to a computer. I only have laptops at home, so I don't think I'll be getting any use of this as a mouse pad. I could try to display it as like an art piece or something, because I like Gojo, so I can try to figure out an alternate purpose for this. But we have a Jujutsu Kaisen item. The next item up, I'm feeling some bubble wrap, so I'll go for this. Ooh, okay, let's see. What? Okay, this is very cute. Can you tell what it is by the... Oh, I love it. Okay, let me cut this open real fast. And here we have him outside of his bag. We've got Itachi from Naruto. This is a very exciting figure to get because he is such a classic, iconic character. Now, this is supposed to be like a Nendroid, but this is very obviously a counterfeit. It is a fake. Oh, also it came with a little flame jutsu. But this is definitely fake. You can tell by the quality of it. You can see like a piece of plastic just jutting out of his shoulder. His head really isn't aligned with his headband and hair very well. And then there's just like weird paint scuffs you can see on his coat there, on his legs. So Nendroids go for like $45. So this is very, very obviously not one of those. Also, this little flame jutsu that he has got here, it has a little peg to plug in somewhere, but on his hands, there is no hole to insert his jutsu. So this can't go anywhere. So yeah, that's not great. I think I can still enjoy this, because if he's set afar, he's still gonna look good. So I think ultimately I'm fine with this item. It is a bummer that it is inauthentic, but we have Itachi. The next thing that I am feeling, ooh, I believe we have a scroll, a Dr. Stone scroll. I've watched a little bit of Dr. Stone. So let's see, it looks like we have got him, he himself. Yes, Yes, indeed. All right, this is nice. This is a very cool item. The print quality, it's okay. It's there. You can kind of see it through the back as well. It's all right. I don't know if I'll be displaying this because I'm not like a big fan of Dr. Stone, but it is still a cool item to have a wall scroll. If this were like Attack on Titan or Naruto or Jujutsu Kaisen, I'd be over the moon. But unfortunately, this is just not an anime that I'm super pumped for. The next thing I'm feeling is a box. So I believe this is going to be our figure. Ooh, it's very smushed, very smushed. But we have Deku from My Hero Academia. And just by looking at the picture of the box, it looks like it's going to be another knockoff figure. But let's see how it looks. And here we have our Deku out of his box. I already assembled the pieces that needed assembly. I attached them to the base. I put this little thing around his neck and I put his head in. That's all the assembly that I had to do. But here we have our Deku, and this is not a real statue. This is not a licensed statue. It's a knockoff, it's a fake. But it doesn't look as bad as I was worried it would. So I think it's okay-ish. His face is a little rough, but I actually think his hair looks great, and I think they did his body and his torso pretty well, with some splotchiness in the paint job, especially of this white stripe going down either side of his body. There's definitely some iffiness with the paint, but again, from far away, when I put it on my shelf, that will not bother me whatsoever. It is certainly disappointing to be getting fake items, to get a fake Nindroid and a fake figure. But I mean, it's here, so I'm gonna deal with it. All right, the next thing that I've got, ooh, I love it. It's Levi from Attack on Titan. Ooh, this is one of these like acrylic stands, an acrylic standee or something like that. Let me get it, it's open. And this is what it looks like when I pull it right out of the plastic. This still has a protective plastic coating on it, so it will not look like this when I put it together, but we have a little Attack on Titan stand right there, and this will hopefully plug into there, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the plastic off and see if it works. So I've got a bit of a problem. Levi cannot fit onto his base. It does not fit together. Which is obviously going to be a problem when it comes to displaying him. Yeah, can't fit it on there. Oops, I mean to throw it. So I'm probably just going to have to lean him up against something or like tape him to a wall or something. But here we have Levi. See, it works with either side, whatever way you want his head to be tilting, I suppose. But we've got Levi. He's sitting in this gorgeous grand chair. And of course, Levi in himself is gorgeous and grand. I really love this. Levi is a fantastic character, one of my top favorite from Attack on Titan. So I'm very pleased that I got this character. It's a huge bummer that he doesn't fit onto his base, because if you make a product, it should work. But here we have Levi. The next thing I'm feeling are a bunch of stickers, so I'm gonna grab all the stickers that I can feel. Ooh, we have Dragon Ball Z stickers. Here we have Goku. He has the blue hair. Is that Dragon Ball Z or is that Super? I think that's Super, where he's got blue hair. So I think that might be Super. Just gonna say that. And then next up we have Piccolo, looking great in his billowing cape. Piccolo the man. Ooh, okay. I don't know this person's name, but I'm pretty sure he's from the Ginyu Force. So there's that. Okay. With this guy, I'm lost. No idea who that is. So if you know, let me know. And then the last one, is that Goku? I'm just gonna assume it's Goku. It looks like him, but his hair is different, and his outfit is different. So, okay, I feel like my Dragon Ball Z knowledge is definitely failing me right now. And I believe we are on to our last item, and we have a manga. We've got Fairy Tail, and this is issue number 1. I did see on their website, it said every box has a figure in it and a number 1 issue manga. So that is pretty cool. This is an anime that is talked about a lot, but I actually haven't really watched it. It's definitely on my list, but I've got so much to watch. I've got so much to watch. I actually think this is really exciting, and I believe this is actually licensed. This is a real, actual manga, not a knockoff. Woohoo! We finally got something real. But this is exciting. I think maybe I'll get to the manga before I get to the anime this time. Now let's move on to my favorite and least favorite from this month. Now my favorite is kind of a tie between the Fairy Tail manga and the Levi stand. It would have been this would have been my favorite if the base actually fit to the bottom. So because it doesn't fit, it got bumped down a notch and is tying with the Fairy Tail manga. But then my least favorite, now I have two. One of them is just because of how disappointing it was to me, which is this Itachi. Because you saw me, when I was opening the bag, I was like, I could see through the bag, and I was like, this is amazing, I love this. And then I opened it up and I went, oh, it's crummy. And at that point I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna assume the rest of the box is gonna be this level. Look at his hair too, it's all faded. But I was like, I'm just gonna expect probably the rest of the box to be knockoffs because this set the precedent. And I guess that was a good mindset to adopt because that was correct. So that was the biggest disappointment. But my other least favorite is gonna be the Dr. Stone scroll. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm not like that into Dr. Stone. But that is my favorite and least favorite. But now let me gather my thoughts about how I feel about this box. Now I'm gonna start with a pro. I think the customization was really nice. So I got things that I was familiar with, and there wasn't anything in here that I had never heard of. So that's excellent. I really liked the properties that we were given. Jujutsu Kaisen, love it. Naruto, love it. My Hero Academia, love it. Attack on Titan, love it. Fairy Tail, maybe I'll love it. Dr. Stone, maybe someday I'll continue watching the show. But overall, it was very attuned to me, which I enjoyed. But then we come to my con, and the con is that these were knockoff items, and this box costs $50. This is a $50 box, and these are knockoff items, and I don't feel like that sits right with me. That just does not sit right with me. That's a very expensive price tag. Did I say expensive? That's a very expensive price tag. Especially for a monthly subscription. So I'm definitely not gonna get any more. This is, I think, my one and done. It was fun. I like some of the things I actually got, but overall it is not worth the value. So I will not be getting another anime box club box. I forgot what it was called for a second. And that is it. That is everything I have to show you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up for me so that I know that you liked it. And if you'd like to subscribe and you have not yet already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope to see you again soon. And until next time, goodbye and good luck.